Mike is too close. Hello, everybody. My name is Kazm Vulfhart, aka King Kazm, whatever you want to call me, and welcome back to Pokemon Violet, the Bug-type Gym Leader run. Is this too close for everybody? Is this too close for everybody? Is this too close for everybody? I'm just literally losing my mind, but don't mind me. Am I ready to take the final test of the champion assessment, maybe? Did I heal? Yeah, I got a free heal. This place is awesome. I just wish you were better. Welcome, Kazm. It gives me great joy that you've managed to make it all the way to the pinnacle of the Pokemon League. The final test is a battle against me, the top champion. To pass, all you need to do is win. But before we get started, I should apologize for one thing. You see, I have a trait that some might say is inappropriate of the league chairwoman. I am utterly incapable of holding back when it comes to Pokemon battles. Yes, I took a mocking tone to this for a very specific reason. You'll see why. Maybe that's why maybe that's why nobody's passed this test recently. It's a bit of a problem, to be honest. But you might manage something wonderful, like Champion Nimona did. So are you ready for your final test? Here's the issue, and before I continue this, I'm going to express why this is an issue. So I know what's about to happen. You're about to see what's about to happen in terms of how, quote-unquote, strong she is and how she cannot hold back in battle. So what you're about to see proves one of two things. Number one, she is greatly overestimating her abilities, including strategy, or she's outright lying. And I will show you what I mean. I want to see the true measure of your talent. I heard a tiny idiot up here. What the hell? This music is decent, though. Esperanza, okay. I do hope you can defeat me and become a champion yourself. She sets up a reflect. Okay, that's fair. That's a good strategy. It's a really good strategy. I like it. Lumina Crash. Doesn't do much damage. Lowers my special defense, though. That's a problem. This is some weird music. I know I'm ragging on her a lot. I genuinely don't like Gita. It's just that she's... She feels too stiff to be... She feels like an even stiffer version of Diantha, if that makes sense. Because Diantha was kind of stiff in Gen 6. Yes, that was the correct decision in this situation. Please continue. Please stop interrupting. Maybe don't be a dick. That Lumina Crash is actually kind of busted when you think about it. Oh, that's the only reason you survived, because of Reflect. Not letting you set up a light screen there, lady. Truly a devastating blow that deserves a standing ovation. Can you stop interrupting? Can get... Okay, so here's issue number 1. So her starting Pokemon was a great starting Pokemon, great for setting up defenses and stuff like that. And also whittling down defenses. My god, that Lumina Crash. Now she's using a Pokemon who, in a 6 Pokemon team, is more beneficial to be put last. Oh, and against the fire type. Because this guy has the ability... Yep, there it is. Gain strength from a fallen... So he gains more power the more his allies die. Not that it mattered. Vulcan Veluza. Actually, you have... No, you don't. You do. So King Gambit should have been the last Pokemon she used. Period. Now we got Veluza, who makes sense. It is a hard hitter, and it was a counter to the fire type that I used. It should have came out when I was using the fire type. Giga Drain. What amazed the Veluza's slower. Veluza's a fast Pokemon. I know I'm a few levels higher, but my god. My gods. Go-Go. She actually does have a response to this on her team that she should have been using. Quite frankly, that should have came out second. Especially giving the typing. It's raining over here. Powder Snow. That didn't kill you. I'm amazed. But you all are seeing why I have issue with her statements now, right? And all the bragging about them, about her. I get it's a game for children, but like... So is Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and Cynthia is a monster in those! She just outright will destroy you if you don't have a proper team. I'm trying to figure out why they went wrong with all this. Like, I know they quote-unquote fixed it. You'll find out soon. Fixed a lot of her issue, a lot of Gita's issues. And here's issue number 2. Issue number 1 was that she used King Gambit second against a fire type. She had... Technically speaking, that's also issue number 3 because she has an answer, which is this Pokemon right here. She should have been using Glamora immediately. This Pokemon should have been first because of its ability. Is she Rock Poison? I think she's Rock Poison. Go, Pancake! Win this for us! Oh, I love Pancake. Don't think you've won just... Woman, I have been trouncing you! You took out one Pokemon of mine because I let you. Also, it's your last Pokemon, and this Pokemon has a really cool ability that I'm amazed you weren't using first. Be the light that guides all trainers, Glamora. She feels sociopathic, doesn't she? Like, she's not showing any other emotion but a smile. Which, for some reason, I think it's because of her design. For some reason, with her design, just the constant smile feels so off-putting. Bug versus Rock. Who will win? Ha! I read you. I read you so good. Oh, look, and you're dead. Toxic debris. That move is so strong, or that ability is so strong. When you are hit with a, I think it's with a physical attack, or maybe it's an attack in general. I can't remember right off the top of my head. Oh, you spread toxic spikes. Even if you don't die, you spread it. Where was the holding back? Also, I did notice that she didn't smile there. She, like, frowned a little bit. You go beyond my imagination so easily. It really wasn't that hard. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick here this time. It just feels like you overhyped yourself and others. Or others overhyped you. Such overwhelming power, such amazing skill. I wish you had that. I wish this was kind of a challenge. There's nothing wrong with a child's game having some challenge to it. It seems that Paldea has gained another wonderful trainer to be proud of. That is an insult to every other trainer in this entire region. I love it. Congratulations, it's my honor to call you Champion Kazm. Congratulations is right. Now I can really say you're good to go. Yeah, you did it, mister! Congratulations. Just amazing. I can't hold it anymore. Oof, crying again. I keep switching Rika's voice, I know I do. You Pokemon trainers are the treasure of Paldea. And amid that treasure, champions are the jewels that shine the brightest. Champion Kazm. Also, how many champions are in Paldea? Because, like, I know I touched on this a little bit. So their champion system is a little bit different. Yeah, they have an Elite Four, but it's like a mini Elite Four, almost. Like, who's the... Like, Geeta is the chairwoman of the Pokemon League, and I guess the champion of champions, but, like, that doesn't really fit the whole Pokemon... I'm trying to get into the habit of not having my mic right up to my face, because usually... I'm going to talk softly here. It's like this. It's like right here, or maybe right here. But now I'm trying to, like... get into the habit of having it at this space. I don't have a camera to show you guys, but you know. It's touched upon a little bit. Or I touched upon it a little bit, and I know other people have. And I'm going to ask this because I kind of struggle to remember it. Is Geeta the Pokemon champion? She's the chairwoman of the Pokemon League in Paldea. Because I don't think she's the chairwoman of the entirety of the Pokemon League. And I know it sounds weird to have multiple... screw it, I'm looking it up. I know I'm leaving it on the screen, hang on. It is now your duty to set an example for all of the trainers of Paldea. Did you tell Nemona the exact same thing? Is that why they're all so battle frenzy? No. Here we go. Okay, so she says that she is the chairman of the Pokemon League. I'm going to read something to you. Oh my goodness, for April Fool's... spoiler alert, I'm recording this on April Fool's Day. For April Fool's, they took away all the color of the Bulbapedia app. Shit. Okay, so... I guess this next statement's going to be whether or not you consider the anime canon. Some people do, some people don't. I'm going to... for the sake of this argument, we'll say that it is canon. I kind of take it all in as one thing. So I guess I do consider it canon. Charles Goodshow, often referred to as Mr. Goodshow, is a recurring character who appeared in the Pokemon anime. He is the president of the League Commission. He is the president of the League Competition Committee. Charles Goodshow is the head of the committee responsible for organizing the Pokemon League conferences taking place in several regions across the Pokemon world. As the president of the Pokemon League Torch Committee, he observes the ceremonial... Okay, so that's the Pokemon League Olympics thing that they do in the anime. So basically, he's the top of the top. He's up there. He is big honcho, head honcho. Now we go to Gita. I'm aware. I know. Now allow me to walk you back to the entrance. I'm certain you'll find a familiar face awaiting you. Please don't make me battle her yet. Gita is Paldea's... Yeah, so she is the chairwoman of the Pokemon League in Paldea, as well as the chairman of the school board. Got it. She's a top champion ranked trainer. As the only character in the games to have the trainer class top champion, but it's the only game that has top champion in it. So Pokemon Scarlet and Violet has multiple champions. So are you telling me that there's only been 2? And it's me and Nimona? Kazm! Oh man, I can tell just looking at you. You did it, right? You became you became a champion. Haha, I knew all along. I got word from La Primera when you cleared the elite test. When? How? Oh man, Kazm, I'm a champion and now you're a champion! You're a compion! I don't know what's wrong with me today. Which means we are true equals. You and me, both champion-ranked trainers. This is amazing! Now that you've made it here, I've got one thing to say. No. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say battle me. I'm like, no, please. Please give me some rest. Let's you and me be best rivals for life! I really want to say no, but I'm going to be nice and say yes. Yes, Tomaya! What does that mean? Alright, you know what rivals do? Battle their absolute hearts out. No! I'm going to hit you with everything this time. You ready? Please. Do wait a moment, Champion Nimona. Now, what's the matter, Primera? The champion assessment has only just ended. I believe a rest is in order for Champion Kazm, Fortress, and the other. His name is Almond. Get it right? Champions must be understanding towards their opponents. But didn't you say it's impossible for you to hold back? So isn't that you not being able to... Also, that's just a lazy excuse. I'm sorry. Oh no, I mean, it's impossible for me to hold back being... Okay, so like... Yes and no. So if I am okay, so we'll use going to the Teal Mask as an example. The Teal Mask... Kitakami, that's it. I went to Kitakami to try and get some Pokemon, and that failed horribly. But I was way over-leveled. I literally couldn't hold back. Like, I would have no matter what I did, it was going to end in Carmine losing all her Pokemon. That is me being unable to hold back. You had every opportunity to not hold back against me, and you did. I'm so... Gita just irritates me so much! Like, arguably, she's the worst champion to me. And we had Blue, who was literally a champion for 5 minutes! There I go, getting overexcited again. Sorry, Kazm and Fortune... Almond! I also must ask, is the roadside really a setting you two want for your first battle as true equals? I do not care. Personally speaking. And rivals. Well, no, our first battle as rivals happened... Where did that happen? Didn't that happen... Oh yeah, that happened out behind her house. I remember now. I was trying to remember the soonest we battled. Now that you mention it, that's a good point. Oh my god, Geeta has a good point. In that case, can we use one of the Pokemon League battle courts? Surely there's somewhere more fitting. A place with special meeting for the two of you, perhaps? Special meeting, huh? Let me see. Anywhere leap to mind, Kazm? Out behind her house was the first place we battled. Mezagoza is the town of the school. Treasure Eatery. Where is the oh, right. Isn't the Treasure Eatery where you can change your typing? Terra typing? Technically speaking, behind her house is literally the first place we battled, so that one would be more special to me. Our beach out back, huh? Yeah, that place where we had our first battle might work. But on the other hand, to me, it's just kind of my backyard, you know? A little ordinary. Any place else come to mind? The Treasure Eatery. Is it significant to the two of you somehow? You're thinking of it because it's got the Medali Gym Battle Court, right? I guess it does bring back memories of Larry. Yes! Larry may not appreciate the surprise visit. He doesn't appreciate much of anything because you kind of overwork him. Just saying. If you have any other suitable place in mind, would you prioritize them instead, please? I've beat you once, I'll beat you again. I don't think you have any right to be a little bit sassy with me. That's not true. I don't mind people being sassy with me. Also, why wouldn't they just say Mezagoza? Mezagoza, oh, good call. That place where we set out on our journey. That reminds me, Kazm. Remember back when Director Clavel explained the treasure hunt? You know how he told us to go in search of our own treasure? Well, I know what treasure I've got out of all this. I found a true rival, someone who can stand up to me at my full capabilities. For some reason, I have, like... I just can't stop burping. That's right, I mean you. I'm so glad I got to meet you, Kazm. Are you, though? Are you really? Anyways, that being said, I'll be waiting for you at the Battle Court of Mezagoza Central Plaza. See you there! The respect you two share is palpable, even a bit enviable, to be honest. That's because you literally... I'm going to be ranting at the end. I'm known as La Primera, but even when facing me in the final test of her champion assessment, Champion Nimona didn't reveal her full might. In you, I suspect she has found someone she can battle without holding anything back. Honestly, Nimona might be a hard challenge for me. Okay, heal me, please. Sorry, moving the mouse away from where it was. Bum, 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 bum. I hear a tiny idiot. I heard a tiny idiot on the roof over there, too. Okay, so I'm gonna rant. I'm gonna rant more about Geeta. I'm sorry, it's been an episode of me ranting about Geeta. But here's... I think I want to do a full character breakdown of Geeta. If you all don't mind. If you all want to click off now, that's fine. I would appreciate it if you didn't and you just listen to me ramble, but, like, I understand sometimes you don't want to hear somebody ramble. It's fine. So, first and foremost, I'm going to be objectively fair with the information that I have now. There's information that I know about that I haven't gathered yet, but that won't be for a while in this series, and it won't be for maybe a week or two in this series, or in the Scarlet series, because the Scarlet series is the series with, hang on, what is it? It's the one with the DLCs, and this is the DLC is when this change went about. So we will all experience it together in the Scarlet DLC. Anyways, so objectively speaking, in terms of gameplay, Gita, as a champion, is not good. Can I go to the roof, please? I'd like to stand on the roof. Can I please go in? I would like to go in. Let me go in. I heard... There you are. Run your pockets. Anyways. So... Gita's a bad champion. The reason being is just because of her team setup. Her Pokemon team aren't really... Well, Avalug's kind of but like... There's better choices for Avalug. But that's not really what I'm focusing on. Glamora should have been first, because that Toxic Spikes ability is just busted, regardless of how you look at it. It's a free Toxic Spikes just for getting hit, and so you want that at the beginning. Yeah, that's why I put Almond at the beginning, so I can spread my Toxic Spikes and my Stealth Rocks. Because you want to do that at the beginning to make the most out of it. Espathara was a good choice because of the Light Screen / Reflect setups. Those are fine setups. She didn't have the thing on it that increased... Pardon me. Increased the turns at which they're active. But that's understandable because most of the champions don't do that stuff. I think Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl were the only exception because the creators wanted that to be absolutely nightmarish for the players. Because, let's face it, Cynthia's a monster. Anyways. King Gambit should have been last, period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. His ability, it means you want him last. But I hear the argument, oh, it's a child's game, it's a child's game, it's a child's game. Okay, yeah, that's fine, but the children who are playing this game, or the target demographic, I should say, are old enough to figure out how strategy works. Or at least they should be able to. Have the game be challenging a little bit. It doesn't have to be Dark Souls level challenging. But it can be relatively challenging like a game of chess. Chess. You want a challenging game for the children because that helps grow their minds better. Easy wins doesn't grow their mind, it grows their self-confidence, which isn't a bad thing, up until they become so overconfident that they end up getting their asses handed to them by somebody who actually is good, and then everything is shattered and they just ruin their lives. Teach them failure early, so it doesn't become a crushing defeat in the future. I'm not saying make them fail all the time, I'm just saying, teach them that not everything needs to be handed to them. As lore-wise for Gita, look, I got bare minimum in terms of what Gita does. She's the chairwoman of the Pokemon League. She's Larry's boss. And Larry is... He's what? An office worker, a gym leader, and an Elite Four member, and I think one other thing, but I can't remember what it is. It might just be the three. So the issue I have is that a lot of what I'm seeing and what I have heard is Gita overworks the crap out of her employees like Larry. To the point where he only gets like one vacation day out of the year. Once again, this is something I have heard. This is not something I have seen personally. We haven't gotten that far yet in some things. But from what I've heard / seen, yes, she is a horrible boss to work under. And given how she acts, I kind of believe it. I wouldn't want to work under her at all. Because it just feels like she's kind of... How do I want to put this? I don't think she's fully aware that she's... Like, this isn't excusing her behavior, but I don't think she's fully aware how bad of a boss she is. I genuinely I don't think she realizes how bad of a boss she is. I think she thinks she's doing a good job, and she probably is for the Pokemon League, but, like, a good leader, which is somebody in her position should be, is somebody who is aware of their own mistakes and faults and tries their hardest not to screw stuff up, while also like working for their people as well as for their customers and all that stuff. It really depends on like the job you're doing, whether or not you have customers to deal with. Usually you have customers to deal with, but Pokemon League, I don't know, I guess the trainers are the customers, but like it's I don't know, for Pokemon League it's weird. But anyways, as a person, like, that was at her as the league chairman. As a person, I would not want to spend a whole lot of time with Gita. If any. She seems off. I think it's the smile, the constant smiling. Because, like, she has that constant smile on her face that just doesn't go away up until she frowned that one time in the battle with her. And that was... I'm getting rid of the red dots because they bother me. There we go. But, like, it's just so weird. Why is there no music around here? There it is. Oh, it's the Pokemon Center music. Why was there no music for the Pokemon League route? But genuinely, like... I feel like they were trying something with Gita and it just didn't work. Like, it's hard to explain, but that's what it feels like to me. Because, like, there's the makings of a great champion there, and it all fell flat. Like, they missed that one last crucial step. And I can't put my finger on what it is. And I would actually love to hear you guys' opinions on Gita. Keep in mind, I would like it to be civil in the comments below. I'm fine with discussions. I'm not fine with arguments. Let's put it that way. Let's all behave in the comments down below. It's important on making a proper community. However, if you are poking fun at your friends, by all means poke fun at your friends. Just make sure everybody knows you're poking fun at your friends. There's nothing wrong with friends jabbing each other in the ribs every now and again, just for fun. As long as you don't overdo it. But anyways, I've rambled long enough. I'm going to call it here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That way you can see more content like this in the future. I'm trying to wake my dog up with my outro. And if you could share this with your friends, your family, your favorite league champion? Question mark? I'd appreciate that as well. And I will see you as we continue our adventures in Pokemon Violet, the Bug-type Gym Leader run. He stayed asleep the entire time. I am impressed. Bye-bye.